Time for Neanderthal.
Oh shit. Neanderthal podcast. Instagram booty.
Listen to Neanderthal.
Podcast is always in my head. Oh shit.
Want you guys take a photo for the Insta? Sure. So it is.
You want to flip it around?
This way? Okay.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, don't I sound better in the microphone?
You do.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's nice and sultry.
Yeah. Hey, like that deep dome baritone.
Oh my goodness. It's beautiful.
Get right up on that mic.
Okay.
You can move it around, get all
okay.
comfortable. The closer you get to it, the better.
Hello. Hello.
Get right up on it.
Right up on it.
Let me turn it up just a little bit for
Okay.
say.
Hello.
What's your name?
I'm Savvy.
Savvy?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Savvy.
Hi.
Is that your real name or cosplay name?
It's like my nickname. My full first name is Savannah. So
Okay.
Savvy's a little cuter.
I like it.
Yeah, thank you.
I like it. So this is all brand new to me. You're the first cosplay people. I've never been anywhere that has been cosplay before.
Really?
Yeah. So this is like a real interesting thing for me to see. I love it.
Oh, wow. I hope you enjoy it because it's cosplay's a lot of fun. It's a great way to express yourself in
Yeah.
a different way, I guess, with costumes, and you can paint. There's all kinds of acting. Like my group that I'm in right now, we're a cosplay dance group, so we do cosplay and dancing.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of dancing? Like
Uh,
like back in school, stomp type, like drill. Is that what they call it? Drill?
Not exactly. I mean, we have a couple of routines that might be similar to that, but we mostly cover Japanese idol groups.
What's a Japanese idol group?
It's a idol group from Japan. They do a lot of like kind of cute, energetic. Like one of our songs that we're doing today is based off of a cheer routine. So we have like actual stunts.
Okay,
and
this
some,
is making sense to
yeah,
me. Okay,
yeah,
like
and we do
cheer
it.
stuff.
Yeah, we do it in character. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I see you're all wearing the same. Is it all right if I say it's a pretty sexy outfit?
Oh, thank you.
Is that cool to say?
Yeah, it's
Thank
totally
goodness.
fine.
What is this out like? What is the outfit exactly? Like, what is this?
Well,
Is it something that I would recognize, or is it something you guys come up with for your dance group? Like, what am I looking at here? I mean, I like it. I just want to know what it is.
Well, the costumes that we're wearing are they're from the anime called Love Live,
Okay.
and the name of the the idol group is Muse, and we're covering their songs today. So we're wearing
Muse. Everybody knows Muse.
Yeah. So we're covering their dances. So we're wearing their skirts. The T-shirts though are our dance group's T-shirts.
Okay.
And what's really cool is that if you look on the back, it has our names on them.
I did notice that.
Yeah. So it's like even though we're characters, we still have like a little bit of ourselves on it.
I love it.
Yeah.
How long you been doing this?
We just hit our year anniversary in September 9th.
How long have you been doing this type of thing?
Me personally?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Were you a cheerleader in high school and stuff?
I did do some cheering. I did some dance. A lot of us in the group have dance and theater backgrounds.
Okay.
Yeah. But me personally, I've been doing like the Japanese idol dance covers for about maybe 3 years.
How do you get into that world? Are you, like, where were you born and raised? Right here in Kansas City?
No, I'm actually not from Kansas City. I was
Fall into this anime scene, I guess.
Google.
Yeah?
Yeah. Nights on Google and YouTube. And then I found anime, and then I was like, oh, this is cool. Oh, you can do some dancing too. That's cool. So I just kind of combined it all.
So like some kind of rabbit hole? You just got some kind of like YouTube rabbit hole,
Yeah.
fell into like some anime and said, I think I'd like to do that.
Yeah, it's like on YouTube. You can see lots of videos of so the anime is from Japan.
Right. I'm a little bit older, as you can tell. I got a little gray. The fox.
It's
you
not
know.
bad.
Some people like it.
I mean, to each is their own.
But I grew up in high school. It was really big. Was Akira?
Yeah, I've heard of that one.
Yeah, that's like the old G right there. That's and Ghost in the Machine.
Ghost in the Shell.
Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah.
What's Ghost in the Machine?
I don't know. I don't know.
Ghost in the Shell was the anime one, and then one more I really like, Ninja Scroll.
Ninja Scrolls. Okay, yeah.
So yeah, Yeah, back then they called it Japanime.
Japan. Well, now they just
Now
call
they
it
call
anime.
it anime.
Yeah.
But back then, that's what it was called.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's
Because
cool.
the animation all came from Japan. There
Yeah.
was no Japan animation in America until the Japanime.
Oh, that's cool. I've never heard it called that before.
Really?
Yeah, that's really cool.
How old are you?
23.
Yeah, that might explain it.
I'm actually the oldest of my group too. So.
Really?
Yeah.
So how did you guys all get together? You guys just get on
Facebook.
Yeah? Just said,
Yeah.
hey, who wants to get together and do a cosplay
Yeah. That's,
music type dancing group?
yep. That's pretty much actually what I did because I kind of moved here.
Are you the leader?
I am actually. I started the group.
Oh,
So-
dope. Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Wow.
They're like my family now. We spend a lot of time together. we get together to practice like 2 times a week at least.
Really?
Yeah.
That's some dedication.
Yeah, so we get pretty close. It's a family for sure.
Where do you guys practice at?
We practice at Trilogy Cultural Arts down in Overland Park.
But it's just like a big center where you guys can all get together and
It's
Wow.
yeah, one of our girls actually had like a connection with them. Like she performed for them before, and so we kind of used their little connections. But I mean, they take anybody.
that's
too.
really
nice.
fun. What a
Yeah.
cool. That's what I've been finding out about this whole cosplay scene, this whole game. Like I said, that's all brand new. It is really this just little community where you guys are all super friendly with each other. It's like this really tight community. You guys like. The last person I was talking to, basically what it made it sound like is you guys do it to make people smile. You just like
Yeah,
seeing people
yeah.
smile. It's just like such a positive atmosphere and environment. I can see why.
Yeah, it's like that's why we love performing. Like if we can make anyone's day or make anyone laugh or just have fun, our goal's made. Like we don't do it for money. We don't do anything like that. It's for us and for people. It's just really great. We met a lot of friends through it. And
It'd be pretty dope if we made some money though, wouldn't it?
I mean, we have like a booth over there where we're selling merch at, but it's only to go towards what we're doing, nothing else. So it's like what we're selling right now. We're selling like stickers and prints, and the money's going towards directly towards our next costumes.
Can we use credit card or does it got to be cash only?
Cash or PayPal.
PayPal.
Yeah,
there we
yeah,
go.
you can do it through PayPal. So.
Boom. I'm gonna get me some stickers.
You should.
But I will.
You should. They're really cute.
What do they look like? Do a little star?
Yeah, they're
the little
actually
thing
us.
there?
It's actually stickers
cool.
of us. So it's really cute. And then we're also doing a raffle as well for a GameStop gift card, a little cute anime figurine, some cookies. So
What kind of cookies?
homemade sugar cookies. They're actually dairy free too, so they're pretty
Ooh.
healthy-ish.
Healthy-ish.
Yeah, a little more healthy.
So do you have any kind of ambitions with this group, or is it just kind of like a really fun hobby and something you like to do, but like, or are there ambitions to grow and be something huge? Like, is there a huge thing that you guys could become?
Well, the main goal is definitely just for us to have fun. But we would like to perform at bigger conventions. Like there's the one
Okay.
down in LA, AX. That's like the ultimate goal. Is if we could ever be
Okay.
invited to perform there, that would just we'd be so happy.
I got you. That
So,
makes
yeah.
sense. Yeah. Who doesn't want to get a little bit bigger, more recognition?
Yeah, I mean it would be really awesome. So we do definitely have ambitions. We're serious about it. But
No, that's awesome. That's what I was. Yeah, you guys are obviously more than just fooling around. You're obviously
yeah.
taking it real serious, and I mean, everywhere I see you guys are always together. You're doing like little dances and just having fun.
they're great girls too. Like I couldn't ask for better teammates.
What do you guys do? Do you guys hang out outside of dancing and stuff?
Yeah, like every month we'll have like we call it a shiny date because we're shiny dreamers, and so the shiny date we get together. Like last month we had a shiny Thanksgiving, and we just
Nice.
get together, yeah, and
I
have
love
fun.
it.
Yeah, it's really cute. It's really fun.
Really? Yeah, I love what you got going on here.
Thank you.
I'm excited for you guys. What 4 o'clock you said?
4
your
o'clock.
little?
Yes.
It's dance routine.
Yep. It's about a 30-minute show, so it's not too long, but
We get
it's
to
it's
see
a good
what you've
time.
been working on
yeah,
for so long.
Yeah, we have 3 new members too, so it's all theirs first performance.
How many members do you have?
9 total, including me.
So, this is no big surprise that women are kind of catty. Have you ever have you heard that before?
Oh yes.
What's 9 women like together? So there's got to be some kind of drama from time to time.
I mean, we've had our fair share of little arguments, but most of the time they just die down.
Really?
And it goes back to that family aspect because
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like we're in this together. We're a team.
Okay. You know what?
So-
That makes a lot more sense when you're in it as a team. You guys have that team mentality. That's smart.
Yeah, because it's like no one's in it for, just themselves. We're all in it for each other. And we try to keep that like at the back of our minds. Like, keep going together, we'll succeed together.
Do you do any other kind of cosplay characters or anything, or is this what you do?
Well, we do Muse, and then we also do another group called Aqua. It's kind of from the same franchise, but we're actually looking into doing a couple other different things. There's one called Idol Master. It's all Japanese, though. Okay. And we also do, we're starting to get more into K-pop, which is Korean pop.
Oh, I know what that is. Yeah.
One of our members is really heavily into it, so she's definitely pushing it.
Right.
And we all love it, too, so we'll probably include that in some things.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, and we also include, like, some K-pop dances from other dances and put it into our routines as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Little collaboration type.
Yeah.
Worlds colliding.
We try. We try to make it fun.
It seems fun. Where can people find you on the internet?
They can find us 3 places. We have our own website, shinydreamers.com.
Shinydreamers.com.
Yes, sir.
How about Instagram?
And then Instagram, it is shiny_dreamers.
It's always underscore.
It is. And then on Facebook, Shiny Dreamers.
How about you in particular?
Me? Well, I actually have my own cosplay page where I do my own stuff. I do some dance on there, but I mostly just do cosplaying. I've been cosplaying for over 10 years. So,
what kind of characters have you been?
Let's see. I've been a wizard.
What's your favorite? Like, do you have any favorites? Like, this, I nailed this and I loved it. This was.
I actually have a costume that I won Best in Show at a cosplay contest down in Tulsa as Bard from Final Fantasy XIV. It was pretty cool. I had armor. I had a big bow that transformed. It was really cool. That one's my favorite. So
cool.
Yeah, if you go to my Facebook, Savvy Sunshine 7.
Savvy Sunshine 7.
Yeah, that's my Instagram. My Facebook, Savvy Sunshine, though. Yes.
Okay. Instagram is Savvy Sunshine something or other.
7.
7.
Yeah.
I can see. Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
I'm going to check it out.
Please.
Yeah. I feel bad if I don't want to take your time. Do you have plenty of time?
We have.
Or do you want to get one of your other friends on?
I know one girl would really like to come on. Her name's Jewelry. So.
Yeah. How come?
She just really likes podcasts.
Does she?
So, yeah. She's
Ooh,
like, please.
I can't wait.
Yeah. You should get her on.
What is today's, like, are you doing the dance to win a contest, or is this you're just doing it to perform?
To perform.
Because I saw some kind of, there's a contest or something, isn't there?
Yeah, there's the cosplay contest where cosplayers come and compete.
Are they doing that right now? Is that why everyone's dressed up? Is they're trying to be in this contest? I see a guy with orange. I see Harley Quinn. I saw a Tyrannosaurus Rex guy.
I don't know if all of them are for the contest, but I know probably most of them are. It's where they compete to win a prize. But we are not competing. We're actually opening the contest.
Gotcha.
So we're just opening it.
You guys are too good for that. You guys would obviously win hands down.
Oh, no.
You guys all got my vote.
Yay!
Heck yeah. Well, let's get Jewelry on here. I'm going to check her out. Thank you so much for coming on here. I was really, really shocked that you guys all just, I felt like I was about to get in a gang fight. I had 6 chicks just all of a sudden swarm up on me going, hey, what's up? I was like, uh-oh. Am I in trouble?
No. No.
This was really fun. I thank you so much for coming over here.
Well, thanks for inviting us.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll get Jewelry on.
Jewelry, I'm excited.
So, hold on. Jewelry.
Thank you, Savvy.
Hello.
Hello. Let me adjust I feel like I'm a little bit loud. Maybe not. I can bring it. Talking to the mic. What's your name?
My name is Jewelry, like the jewelry store.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Jewelry. How old are you, Jewelry?
I am 21.
21.
Yep.
Ooh. Just started drinking.
Yeah.
Are you a drinker?
Not really.
No?
Nah.
Why not? You want to get this down? You can make this thing as comfortable as you want. Move it all around.
I don't know. It's just not really my thing. I don't know. I mean, like, on my 21st birthday, instead of, like, getting alcohol, I just wanted tea.
I love a good tea.
Yeah.
What kind of tea you like?
I just like all kinds of tea.
What's your favorite? You got hot tea, cold tea?
It depends.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I like a hot fruity tea with honey in it.
Oh, I love fruity tea.
Yeah. That's my jam.
Yeah, I miss Tivana.
Oh, in the mall?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But now they're gone, and, like, I'm sad.
They are gone. Starbucks is gone, too. At least in the mall that I used to go to.
Oh. Yeah. I just really miss Tivana, but now they're gone, and I just miss their teas.
So, Savvy said that you wanted to be on the podcast because you like podcasts.
I love podcasts.
What are some of your favorite podcasts?
I love My Brother and Me.
I don't know what that. What is that one?
It's just like these brothers, and I don't even know how to explain it, but they're all from like Chicago, and it's just really funny. There's also like the Adventure Zone, which is like a D&D type of podcast.
A Dungeons and Dragons podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, can you explain that to me? I don't really even know what that is. I mean, I know what Dungeons and Dragons is. And I know that what the game is, and people play with the dice and is that the dice game?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's like Dungeon Master that tells the story, and you're going through it.
Yep.
So are they telling you how to play, or are they just talking about Dungeons and Dragons?
Like they're playing it, and then so it's just really funny because how they play it and everything.
You're listening to them play.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Huh. That sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's really funny. I'm not fully caught up, but there's a lot of episodes.
All right. Yeah. That's what's great about podcasts, though. You can go back and listen to them whenever you want.
Oh yeah.
Those are your two main ones? You got any other?
There's like another one that I'm like listening to.
Ooh.
It's on Spotify, but it's like a story type of podcast.
Did you ever check out Serial?
Serial? Mm-mm.
Oh, that's like the most listened to podcast of all time.
Oh, really?
It's really good.
Mm.
It's like a crime. It's based on a true. It's. Sorry, I'm stuttering. I'm trying to explain it. This journalist investigated this story of this teen that allegedly murdered his teenage girlfriend.
Mm.
But with all the facts and all the stories, it's like I don't think he did it, but maybe he did, and they're trying to figure out if he did or didn't do it, because he's in jail right now.
Mm.
And all of this, after the podcast, we're like, how did they convict him? There wasn't enough information, and it created this huge outcry, and he actually got a retrial, and he might have gotten off or something. I don't know, but he got a retrial just based on this podcast. It's fascinating. Like, I recommend that to all podcast listeners.
Yeah, what was a Serial?
Serial, Serial.
All right,
it's
cool.
the first season. The second season is not that good. It was a whole other story on do you know who Bo Bergdahl was? He was a military guy in like Afghanistan or Iraq, and he just left the base. He said, screw this, I'm out of here, and took off, and then got kidnapped by the Taliban for like years. Was tortured, and America was pissed off at him, like, you deserved it. You left your post. You just left. You took off. So people didn't feel sorry for him. They thought he was a traitor. And then you hear his story, and it's like, man, there's a lot more to this. You can't just be calling a guy a traitor just because. That's what's so funny about people. They're so quick to judge.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot that's been happening in my life, and people are just too quick to judge. And I'm just seeing it. I'm like, there's two sides of the story. And
there always is, but people don't want to look at that. People get on their high horse, and they think they know the whole story just by looking at you or hearing a story from somebody else instead of going straight to the person or trying to get some more information.
It's very stressful. Especially just like for my personal life, it's a lot. And I just stay home now because like people are just like, there's a lot.
Like what? What's going on? You look like you got it all together. You got a smile on your face. We're in an awesome little group.
I'm personally fine. It's just more of like I have friends who have other things, and because they are my friends, it's just more of it. I care for them, and so it bothers me. But like it's just more of them, and like there's like I don't know. I don't want to go into details because it's just not my place to say so. But like people are really quick to judge about things, and it's annoying.
Do you feel like you get judged by your friends and family because you do the cosplay thing?
No. My parents don't really care. They're just like, yeah.
Are they supportive?
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. They know I like dance and stuff, but like they don't really come out and watch.
Do you want them to?
Not really.
Right?
So I'm fine with it.
Yeah. How long you been doing this whole thing?
Well, I've been self-taught since middle school.
Wow.
Yeah.
How did you get just YouTube or something?
Yeah, just YouTube. Like I just learned from like a video. I was like, oh, okay, this is really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I started dancing from like J-pop, but then from there I went to like K-pop.
What's
and then,
J-pop? Japan pop?
Yeah, Japanese music.
Japanese, and then K-pop's Korean pop.
Yeah.
I never heard of J-pop. Okay. I'm
Yeah.
learning all kinds of new things.
Oh
today.
yeah. And then so there's that, and then now I've been trying to like improve on my dancing. I want to take like classes and whatnot.
Yeah.
So-
What was you're self-taught? What were like some of your first costumes that you came up with?
Shoot. I mean, like my first cosplay was from Attack on Titan, but like,
Ooh. Dude, I love that show.
yeah, I was Sasha the Potato Girl.
Oh wow. Yeah, I haven't seen part 2. Is it good? The
I
second season, I mean.
Yeah, I watched like some episodes, but I don't know. It's just not the same. So I just
Yeah, I was kind of afraid of that. This first season or whatever was so good.
because
So good.
it took how many years for them to come out with season 2? Like,
Right. There's no way.
Mhm.
There's no way it's going to be any good or consistent.
So then I don't know. I kind of stopped watching.
What other ones did you create? Any like ones that stand out in your mind, or like that was my favorite character? I really like this one.
Let me see. Mostly I just like cosplay from like video games and whatnot, because I like video games characters more than like characters from like a show. So like I like cosplaying like Diva from Overwatch, or what else have I done? Robin from Fire Emblem, type of thing.
That's so cool. You must have like. All right. I'm gonna get. You don't have to answer this.
Okay.
You guys are all really attractive and got these little outfits on. Do you just have to bat the dudes away? Like, are dudes constantly hitting on you guys and just wanting to ask you out or ask your number or anything like that? Is that an issue? Like, I would think you guys would just constantly have to be shrugging them off.
I think for like the other members, yeah, but for me, I'm kind of like in my own bubble and I just don't pay attention.
Okay.
and then and I don't know. I feel like I'm intimidating though, because I'm just like really quiet, and I feel like I have like eyes of like a killer or something like that, so people don't really approach me. But like we do have like let me see, one of the members, her boyfriend, he's technically our like security guard, so
Nice.
he helps out with that.
Gotta have that.
Yeah, I mean that's about it. I mean we have like some instances, but like, you know, I mean all we could really do is just like report to like the con staff and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
that's about it.
I don't mean like bad harassment. I just mean like other dudes constantly coming to you guys just asking you out and type stuff. I don't know.
Again, probably for the others, but not for me.
Because you're in your own bubble.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I asked Savvy, I'm going to ask you this too. When you get a bunch of women together, sometimes drama unfolds. Sometimes. You guys get any kind of drama because it's all women? Like when females get together, you know, they can be catty. They can get little fights. You guys ever have like
Yeah, see,
in between, like little cliques within cliques, and you're like, meh.
no, like it's actually really weird because like when it first like joined, like we all meshed well together, and
That's
there's
so
like
awesome.
yeah, and there's like, you know, some instances, but like we solved them like really quick, but like it's nothing like too bad or anything.
Yeah. Like any other group would be.
Yeah, so like I don't know, we meshed well together, and I really like that.
Yeah. That's so cool. Yeah, so this is the first time I've ever brought my podcast studio out too. It's called the Intertalk Podcast. You should check it out sometime. You might like it. I got all kinds of different guests. This is basically what it is. I just have random people on who I think would be interesting. And I was so glad you guys came over here.
Oh yeah, I was like, I love podcasts.
Yeah. That's cool. You having fun?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm enjoying my time. I mean, like, I always wanted to come to KC GameCon, but I never did because I didn't know what it was like. But then we got invited. I was like, okay, let's go.
How long have you been, your group was it 2 years?
A year, more than a year now.
Yeah, that's how long you've been in it? How did that start?
Let me see. So like Savvy, she like posted on like this NakaCon like cosplaying page, and she was like, hey, you know, I want to like do like a dance group of like Love Live, if anybody wants to do it. And like I was interested, but I'm also in like another group, and I just had like a bunch of school at that time too. But then later on, their old nose and me left, and then they needed me, and they were like, can you join? I was like, yeah, sure. So then I joined, and that's how it became a part.
Wow. So do you have aspirations to go really, like, what beyond this level here? Do you have any personal aspirations to get to like a really big cosplayer and be at like Planet Planet Con in like LA or something
Oh,
like
yeah.
that, or
Like, for me in general, I just like performing, and like just being invited to any con is really cool. But like for like Shiny Dreamers, it would be really cool if you could like be a guest at Anime
Right.
Expo, because that would be really cool. But
that'd be awesome.
Yeah, like I already had like a small goal of like, you know, performing at NACA, and that was our first live. It was at NACA.
What's
and,
NACA?
NACACon, which
I don't
is
know what NACA
it's an anime convention in Overland Park.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like one of the biggest ones in the Kansas City area.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm surprised that there's this big of a community, like a cosplay community here.
Oh, yeah.
It's huge. Like,
Yeah.
I'm surprised. Like, what not only fascinates me how many people doing it, is that Savvy posted, and you guys have like 9 chicks that all came together for one specific anime dance group type thing. It's amazing there's that many people that she could create a group like that.
Yeah, like the cosplay community is actually pretty big, but we're just really quiet until like a convention shows up, and then that's where everyone comes in.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep. So it's pretty cool.
So what do you do outside of cosplaying?
I'm also in like another dance group. It's a K-pop dance group, and then I also do like fashion design stuff for like
cool.
school.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you make costumes for other people? Is that like a market?
I would help like some of my friends with like their cosplay, but like it's not something that I would do for like a job. Like
You don't love it?
yeah.
You'd probably love doing it just for yourself, but probably wouldn't want to do it as a job.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like I feel like my skills aren't that great to like officially do it as like a job, but like helping like a friend, I'll do it, but as a job, probably not, because I don't trust myself.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Maybe if you do it for a while,
Mhm.
might have the more people that ask you with help.
Yeah.
Then you can be like, I'll do it, but hey, kick a sister a couple shekels, huh?
Yeah. Got to pay that college tuition.
Exactly.
Mm.
So you're in college now?
Yep.
What do you want to be? What are you doing? What are you studying? What's your goals?
Yeah, studying fashion design. As of right now, I don't really know what I want to do specifically into fashion design, but like I always like styling people, so that's one of my thing. And I've designed some like original clothing, so maybe like a clothing brand, but I don't know. That's it so far.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You can design me a shirt.
A shirt.
Yeah. I'll give you some money. You can hook me up.
Okay.
Give me something fashionable.
Okay.
Oh.
I think that's the loudest.
Yeah, what goes on? I have yet to go over there and check the stuff out. Have you been watching any of the gaming?
I mean, yeah. I don't know what they're playing right now. I think they're playing PUBG at the moment. Last time I checked, I'm not sure, but like there will be guys that would like stand up and like yell across the room at like another person, and it's just really funny. It's entertaining, but like they're loud.
I gotta get over there and watch that stuff.
Yeah,
it's hilarious.
It's funny though. Like I'm waiting until like someone actually gets real mad and like knocks down their like PC or something.
Throws their controller
Yep.
or throws their mouse or something.
Yep.
Totally.
Mm.
Well, I appreciate you coming on. This was
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Is there anyone else that wanted to come on?
Anybody else want to do a podcast?
Oh
Gianna.
yeah.
So we have Gianna next.
Jewelry, fist bump.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
This is really fun.
Mhm.
Things and stuff.
Alrighty. Okay. Hello.
Oh, probably want to move your little mic.
Yeah, out of the way.
Get
Okay.
as close as you can to it.
Hello.
Let me see.
There's
did-
like lipstick marks on this.
Oh, nice.
On the mic.
Well, you want to move it around?
Oh no, it's
you
fine.
can go move the phone.
The foam, yeah.
There you go. Oh, look at that. When I said get up on it, they got up on it. Nice.
Yeah.
Let's blame Savvy.
Right.
She's the leader. We can blame her.
That is usually how it works.
My name's Ryan.
I'm Gianna.
Gianna.
Yes.
How old are you, Gianna?
I'm 18.
18.
Mhm.
How long have you been doing the cosplay thing?
Cosplay in general or Shiny Dreamers?
Cosplay in general.
Probably 5 years now,
Wow.
something like that.
How'd you get started in cosplay?
I had a friend who introduced me to anime that wasn't just growing up with Sailor Moon, and she was already really into cosplay, so it was kind of a natural thing. I was also into theater for a long time,
that
so
makes sense.
it seemed like familiar, you know.
Right.
And it was fun. So
It's just something to do after school, like,
yeah.
instead of Do you act or anything still? Do you
Yeah, I do. I'm currently pursuing an acting major.
cool.
Just getting my gen eds right now at junior college, but
Right.
yeah, after that, acting major. But yeah, no, I've done like local commercials and
Oh, nice. Which ones?
well, stuff for KC Pumpkin Patch.
Oh, cool.
Furniture Mall, Kansas City.
Nice.
There's a couple like other. I don't even remember. There a couple like acting companies nearby had me do some promotion for them. Random
Right.
stuff. Yeah, I don't know.
That's cool. I'd like to get in. How can I get in acting?
Well,
Can you put me in the right people? Let's do a commercial together.
great.
We
That
can sell
sounds-
anything.
That sounds great.
Yeah. Is that your real hair?
No.
I didn't think so.
No. Yeah, wigs are great.
What's up, guys? I got a couple people here to stop by. I know
Okay.
them.
We'll
Just
be
one-
back. We're gonna go rescue your home slice.
Czar? Nice. Baron, what up, G? Good to see you.
Good.
Sorry, we got a little interruption there.
Oh, that's all right.
Where were we? Where were we?
Wigs, I guess.
Wigs, yeah. I like the wig. So you kind of, are you supposed, do you think you look like Sailor Moon? Is that what's going on here? Is that who you're kind of like
Well, that's not
emulating kind of?
That's not who I'm cosplaying.
Okay.
But I mean,
like right now, is that, I'm trying to remember what Sailor Moon looks like. Is she kind of
yeah,
got the blonde
she
hair
has
and
blue
the,
eyes and blonde hair,
Okay.
so it works. But yeah, no. This character is from Love Live School Idol Festival.
oh, I don't know that one. I need to check that out.
Yeah, it's what our group.
gonna check it out
mostly
right now.
does.
How about
oh,
that?
Okay.
Let's see, put the Google
Sounds
up here.
fun.
All right.
Yeah, that's typically what we cosplay in our group.
Now, what's the name of it?
Love Live School Idol Project or
Live.
festival.
School Idol Project. All right, this right here. Here we
Yeah,
go.
that is it.
What's going on here? Come on, don't make me pay for things. We'll go to images.
All right.
People can see this. Oh boy. So do you have as many people
Yeah.
in your group as there's supposed to be in this whole?
Yes, we have 9 members, and each of the members has 2 characters.
Is that you?
The blonde one? Yes.
All right, I found you real quick.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Her name is Ellie Isa.
Leisa.
Yeah. She's Russian.
She's Russian.
Yeah.
Nice. If I had a printer, I'd print this thing and have you autograph it. Oh, speaking of, do you think I can get pictures with the 3 of you that I've had on
Yeah, definitely.
at some point?
Yeah.
That'd be
I'm
awesome.
sure they'd be.
So, were you a fan of the show before you were in the group?
Yeah, I was. Actually, when I first watched it, I was dead set on like hating it. I was like, this is horror. I'm like kind of an elitist about anime a little bit. Like, you know, I'm like, oh, gotta have my psychological stuff and Satoshi Kon, and there's, you know, shonens are you know, any anime over 300 episodes is trash, or 50 episodes is trash, whatever. Like,
What's the secret number?
I don't know exactly.
You just know it when you see it?
Yeah, but you know, I had a friend that was really into this, and she was like, "Oh, this is so cute." I was like, "Okay, you know, I'll watch it." And I watched it, and then like halfway through the 3rd episode, I was just bawling my eyes out.
Whoa.
I was like, "Okay, I see the appeal now." So I was kind of in a group before Shiny Dreamers, because there's a lot of like groups that have tried to kick off locally, cover groups for Love Live.
Oh, okay. And you guys
and-
are the first successful ones to do it?
Well, I mean, we've definitely had a lot of success, so we've been really lucky with that.
Yeah, well, I mean, the success that you guys have been doing it for so long, I mean,
Yeah.
that says something right there.
Definitely, yeah. There haven't been a lot of groups that have lasted very long locally.
I would imagine with any kind of big group like that, it's like a band.
Yeah, it
But
is.
if you guys especially aren't getting paid or anything, it's probably even harder.
Yeah,
It speaks a lot to your guys' friendship that you guys have built.
Yeah, and we've had members come and go, for different reasons.
Sure.
But we've held auditions, and we've got 3 new members actually right now, or 2 of them have just been with us for like over a month.
Oh,
so
wow.
they learned all the dances that we're going to perform today in
That's a lot of
about
work.
a month. It's been a lot of
Right.
work, like practicing 3 times a week this
Wow.
month. But yeah, no, it's a lot of additional work and money because cosplay is expensive. But
Yeah, it would be expensive. I didn't even think about that.
but it's a blast. Like, we all love it and we love each other, and
Nice.
the bonds we've created, especially since with like dealing with members leaving and everything, it's made the remaining people grow a lot closer.
Right.
And we just, we've loved it's a family, and it's always been a family. So,
Right.
yeah.
And is it pretty easy to accept the 3 new people or that
Oh
have just
yeah,
started?
no, they're sweethearts, and they've worked so hard, and just really friendly and open-minded. So
Right.
that's been good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why do you laugh when they say open-minded?
Oh.
Why do you have to be open-minded?
Well, I not necessarily. They don't have to be. It's just.
But it
we're
helps?
we're just a weird group, like any group of 9 girls would be. I think just got some odd personalities, so it's good when we have people who aren't like, whoa, what's going on here.
What's a weird situation you would
I don't know.
find?
We do some weird physical comedy things, I guess. So because when you're rehearsing with people, every week, and you see each other that often,
Right.
some weird inside jokes get started.
Absolutely.
So when new people come in and they see these
Yeah,
things,
yeah.
they're like, why?
Wait a minute, why are you guys laughing at that? What's so funny about
exactly.
that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So what are your aspirations outside of the cosplay type thing, or outside of this group? Because I've talked the other 2. They said you guys just want to get big and go to like a big Planet Con in LA or something.
Yeah.
That's like the big goal.
Yeah, that would definitely be amazing, and to get our tickets paid for
Right,
and everything.
right.
We definitely want to perform as many places as possible. I want to travel, and I want to get photo shoots taken and videos recorded
Right.
at some different locations. It'd be really interesting. Even just to have like a beach shoot, and I just want a lot of content so we can really because we work so hard, and we have so many songs that we know, and so many cosplays we haven't gotten photographic evidence of
Yeah.
yet. And I definitely want to get all those things done, and definitely travel as much as possible, and just share the love for this anime and dancing. And
What brings you to continue the cosplay stuff? What got you hooked on it, and then to where you keep on doing it? What's the what's the enjoyment for you? Because everyone's got something different, and I'm just kind of curious what keeps you excited and entertained with it and wanting to keep doing it.
Well, like I said, I'm an actor, so in most of what you do in acting is just show up to a million different auditions, and you may or may not get the part. And if you do, you get someone else is calling all the shots. Someone else
Right.
makes the costume. Someone
Right.
else has control over what you wear, what you look like, how you act, whatever. But with cosplay, it's cool because you get to choose who you're gonna be. You get to go through all the costuming. You get to make something and be proud of it, yourself. And then when you go to conventions, for me, it's like you don't have to be in character. I'm usually not in character.
Okay.
Except when I'm performing.
Okay.
But
right.
it's a very similar feeling in terms of the rush of adrenaline you get.
Yeah.
And it's just fun. Yeah, and you get to emulate a character that you really love. And when I was growing up, I always wanted there to because I didn't know about cosplay. So
Right.
I just knew I wanted to be, Sailor Moon or whatever other character, and I was like, man, I wish they'd make a Sailor Moon musical, which, fun fact, they have those.
Really?
But not in America, though.
Of course.
Yeah.
Not yet anyways, right?
Right. But, I just wanted that to happen because I just thought, oh, well, that's the only way that I'm ever going to be able to be Sailor Moon. But, if you want to be a character, you can just cosplay it. So I think that's really cool.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Huh. I don't know who I would be if I wanted to try and be something.
I mean, anything. Like, there are conventions and events for anything nerdy or non-nerdy. So,
Right.
I mean, Marvel, Star Wars, anime, games. I mean, obviously, we're at a gaming convention.
Right.
There's not a ton of cosplayers here necessarily.
Yeah, I thought there'd be some Fortnite people dressed up.
Me too.
Yeah.
We thought about doing some sort of teaching panel type thing where we just teach people some Fortnite dances. Shiny Dreamers teach us Fortnite dances,
Ooh.
but that was a horrible idea,
No,
so
it's
we
not. I
didn't do
want
it.
to see it. Oh, I would love to see that.
You should ask Jules for some Fortnite moves. She'll show you some good ones.
Heck yeah.
But yeah.
That's hilarious.
I don't know.
All right. So what is the show?
That we're doing today.
No, the anime show.
Oh,
Like, what is the what is the premise of it? Like, why is it so good? What, like, tell me about the show
Okay.
that inspired you to become one of the characters as a cosplayer.
Well,
Is cosplayer the right word?
yeah.
Okay, cool.
The show didn't. This particular show didn't inspire me to be a cosplayer, but it did inspire me to cosplay the characters.
Yeah,
from
that's
it.
what I mean. Yeah.
So, basically, the show is about a group of high school girls from Japan who are trying to save their school. So they decide to become school idols because the way to get, like, if they win this competition, then they can get notoriety for their school and hopefully
Gotcha.
have more students enroll.
Well, what's an idol? Like an American Idol type thing, like a
sort of.
Okay.
Just in terms of the show, like they're referring to like more your traditional Japanese idol group. So I guess K-pop would be kind of similar.
Okay.
But typically
gotcha. A pop music group, is that like an idol?
So
okay.
like in sync, but like
I didn't know what that word meant. I
Yeah.
didn't know what it referred to.
They
You know what I mean?
they sing, they dance. They also have a public persona usually. And in the show, they also write and produce their own music and dances and all
Okay.
those sort of things.
Well, that's really cool.
But yeah, so that's what the show is about. And my character she's like a former ballerina, and I identify with that because I used to do ballet, and I'm just like. Her art kind of dealt with dealing with losing passion for something you really love and not feeling good enough. But in terms of the group, she's like way above average. So that's a horrible reason. But yeah, So the show, but it's really inspiring because it's about friendship, and it's about working hard to follow your dreams. And I think the reason I said I cried on like the third episode is because they just work so hard, and you really fall in love with the characters.
That quickly.
Yeah, well, because I mean they're just genuine. You can see the real voice actors who play them. They do live concerts. And so the characters are kind of a side of themselves. So they're very real. And but yeah, by the third episode, they do not succeed in their goal, and they break down, and then it's like, oh, hope again, and it's just good storytelling, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
How long has that show been going on for?
Well, the first.
It's a series of shows, like a.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's two incarnations currently.
Okay.
There's a third one that's only in video games so far, but may be having a show. We don't know yet.
Okay.
But the first incarnation was 2 seasons long. Second was also 2 seasons long, and they both have their real life counterparts that do concerts.
Oh wow.
And so everyone in our group cosplays one character from each of the incarnations. So. Yeah.
That's cool. Huh. I never would have thought there would have been this big of a group in Kansas City that does this kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see your guys' dance routine.
Thank you. Yeah, no, we're excited.
I bet. Yeah. Wow. Thank you for coming on to the podcast.
Yeah, no
I really
problem.
appreciate it. This was a lot of fun. I don't want to take up all your time. I get so worried about taking people's time around here.
No, it's fine. We've been busy at the booth, but there's 9 of us, so
A lot of you to go around.
yeah. Right.
You want to be an actress, like could move to Hollywood and try to make it big one day?
Yeah, well, I'm planning on once I get my gen eds out of the way, going to either California or the UK to study.
Oh wow!
To study like Stanislavski style acting. So and it'll be like at least a year or 2 years from now, depending on even if I get more jobs locally, because I have had some, but the education is definitely in some other places.
Yeah.
If you're wanting to get really
Right.
good
Take
training.
it serious and
Yeah.
really at least take a shot too,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Probably have a lot easier of a shot out there.
Yeah. Well, lots more projects going on.
Right.
So,
But then there'd probably be something to be said about kind of blowing up locally,
yeah.
maybe.
Well, also, I mean, Kansas City has become a hotspot for entertainment in general.
It really
especially
has.
for live theater.
Really?
Yeah. So I mean, because I know so many people who originally moved out to New York or LA, and then they moved back, and they're making a really good. I mean, they're making a living off of what they love locally.
Right.
And I mean, actors with their equity cards, and people who have been doing this for a long time, and they have decided to stay put. I mean, like Tom Kane is an example. He guests at a lot of conventions, and he's a voice actor, and he's been in like the Powerpuff Girls and like lots of animated series.
Powerpuff Girl, I know that
Yeah.
one. That's an old school one too.
Yeah.
Wow.
But he lives in KC, and he works out
Oh,
of
really?
KC. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I mean, a lot of his projects are more national stuff or international stuff, but like I said, live theater is really big in Kansas City right now. So
I guess I had a little bit of an idea, but I haven't paid too much attention. I've done a few, that one place off Broadway.
yeah.
I saw a play there once.
Like in New York or
No,
here?
that's the name of the,
Oh, the Off-Broadway.
on Broadway
yeah.
in downtown.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Isn't
Was
that
it
the
Spinning
name?
Tree Theater, maybe?
No, it's called Off Broadway.
Oh.
Because it's
okay.
it's off Broadway, Broadway Street Boulevard.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Just Broadway. You know, Broadway.
No, but that's what I mean. There's so
downtown.
many theaters that
Yeah.
are like, I lost count. I mean, and I try
Yeah.
to audition for as many of them as possible, but you're always learning about new ones that pop up. So.
Yeah, that one's a really cool one. It's almost right before you get to Westport.
Yeah,
It's just called
yeah.
Off Broadway, and then, and I don't know if you would count this or consider this, but that puppet theater.
Yeah.
Mesner's or Paul Meisner or Mesner's
Paul
Puppet
Meisner.
Theater. He's down there in Kansas City too, off of
Yeah.
like Linwood and Main Street, kind of.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, it's definitely live theater.
it's cool. It was a lot of fun. It was
Yeah.
really cool to. I went there for a kid's birthday party. My buddy's daughter
Okay,
was
yeah.
turning, so I went there, and I was like, "This is gonna be so silly. Like, I'm not gonna want to see a puppet."
Right.
But they had this great big stage set up, and they had like a dragon and a knight, and you couldn't see the people, but you just saw the puppets, and it was a fun story. I got sucked into it. I was like, oh wow, it had live music going on, and it was really cool.
Well, live theater in general just really gets people involved. Makes you. I mean, if it's doing its job, it should get you sucked in and kind of get you off of your phone and like
Yeah.
not distracted, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's cool.
Are you heavily involved in your phone? Are you addicted? I'm addicted to mine, so there's no judging
probably.
here.
I mean, I also like, I'm dating a person who's not super local all the time, so that's the only way we communicate most of the time.
Okay.
And then we also have to. I'm usually online because I'm in charge of the social media for our group.
Oh, cool.
And but other than that, I really don't have an excuse.
Yeah.
It's just like
Well,
another
it's-
body part.
It's funny. I don't talk to younger people very
Yeah.
often, so it's interesting to kind of get your perspective.
Right.
You're 18.
Yeah.
When I was 18, I just got a pager.
Right.
Like, I didn't grow up with smartphones. I grew up with the internet just starting.
Yeah.
Like, I remember a time before there was internet. I'm old, young lady.
Okay. Awesome.
So it's really interesting to see how you guys are coming up, how the
Right.
kids now are coming up, and just they've got all this crazy technology, and you see some people using it where they are sucked in their phone all day, but they're doing stupid stuff on there. But then you have other people that are actually they might be looking at their phone a lot, but they're getting knowledge from it, and they're trying to
Yeah.
just gain something positive from it or something. It's just
Yeah, I mean, I think, I mean, social media is the number one thing people check nowadays.
exactly. It's so crazy.
Which, yeah, is not probably the best use of their time necessarily, but it's also, again, how people communicate, because they're like, you know, with the invention of these devices that are supposed to make our lives easier, we're expected to be more attentive and more, you know, available.
Yeah.
So that usually means keeping your phone on you and checking it, you know,
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah. How did you meet your boyfriend?
We honestly, we were just in a Facebook group together and just hit it off, talking about something.
On Facebook?
Yeah. And, yeah, and he's coming here in January to, for a few months, and then he'll go back to where he lives. And, yeah,
So, do you have many guys come up to you and like flirt with you and
in general?
in general? Like,
Yeah.
do you? Okay. I only asked that because of the technology. I didn't know if people still kind of came up
Oh.
to actual people, or if they did it on like Facebook
That's a good
groups,
question.
or
Well,
like do dudes actually come up to you and say,
Yeah.
hey,
no.
I think you're really pretty?
My
you know,
last
just-
boyfriend I met at a convention. So, I think because conventions are like, you know, they can definitely be a speed dating place for nerds in general. Like,
okay, this is the
it's-
first convention I've ever been to.
I mean, I wouldn't. That's not the purpose of them. But
No,
I mean,
absolutely
when
right.
you're in a place with like-minded people, you feel more open
Yeah.
to maybe approaching someone because
Right.
you at least know you have something in common.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, I don't want to like, you know, act conceited, but yeah, I mean, lots of people still come up to me, and I know my
Oh no, you're really
friends-
attractive. You don't. Yeah, it's
Thank
okay
you.
to admit that.
But yeah, I mean, definitely online though, you get a lot more people being more forward and not
Right.
just being nice and trying to kind of slide in. It's like, oh, you know, here's an inappropriate picture, or
Oh,
here,
yeah,
or
see, yeah.
like, or like, you know, hey girl, what's up, or
See,
hey,
that's-
you're
that's
really
the-
pretty.
That's got to be the downside of all that.
Yeah,
It's just some of the
oh my
crap
God.
you must have to deal with.
No, it's not okay.
It's not okay at all.
I mean,
We've brought that subject on this podcast so many times about dudes just throwing that around like, I don't know, it's just
we've
ridiculous.
joked about it. Well, because like in our group, because like I mean we're very close, you know. So
Right.
so in our group chat, there's been
Oh, I
like
imagine.
just everything. But there's a couple of us who just like seem to be like not for any reason, just like seem to be weird targets for stuff.
Really?
Like
From weirdos?
Like yeah, but I mean like okay, for example, I don't. Hopefully, this guy's not listening.
He's not
but
listening. And even if he is, don't worry about it. I got your back.
Yeah, but I know like Savvy like had a stalker for. I mean, we've had lots of
Wow.
stalkers. I've had from conventions and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
also online stalkers who have like created weird YouTube videos about Savvy, and then there's people who
About
like
wow,
yeah,
really?
no, and like this
Wow.
other guy like wrote a bunch of music for me and like never even talked to me ever, but just like said I was a bitch because I ignored him, and like wrote a bunch of music about it. It was like, hey, I wrote the song for you.
Oh, I
And he's
never
like-
even thought about.
It was insane. It was like some SoundCloud stuff, and I don't even know. It was like,
Oh, that sounds like an
Just-
absolute
just
nightmare.
went like, oh man, this bitch, she ignored me, and like that was basically it. But he thought it was gold, you know.
Of course he did. Obviously.
So, yeah, lots of weird people on the internet.
Lots of people everywhere. Weird people everywhere.
Yeah.
I imagine probably, maybe I'm just being judged. What's the word? Maybe I'm just assuming that maybe conventions would have.
Presumptuous.
Yeah, there you go. You're way smarter than me. You want to take over my podcast?
no.
You got this.
That's okay.
Yeah, maybe presumptuous when I think that the conventions might have more of that kind of.
It's not very presumptuous. I mean, I've firsthand experienced it. Yeah, no, when I was like, I mean, because I never really looked my age, and I started cosplaying at like 15 or 14 or whatever, and I had friends who were like my friends are always older than me.
Yeah.
So they would kind of form like a protective squad because there were a
nice.
couple people who would just like always try to like find me at conventions. And like I don't know what it is about cosplay in particular. People are like, oh, you know, hey, you guys should go, you know, do this inappropriate thing, and it's like, excuse me, like it's the whole cosplay is not.
Why would you
consent
do that
thing.
to anybody?
I don't know, but there's,
just
there's
because they're in a-
something about wearing a costume that makes people think like that.
That you're not a person?
I
or
don't
what?
know. Like, I think it's like cosplayers, even cosplayers who dress, you know, promiscuously are not strippers. Like they're not, you know.
Well, even
so,
then, you wouldn't want to. Even then, you don't
exactly,
harass
yeah,
a
even
stripper.
then.
It's just
Yeah, and but you know, for some reason, people think it's okay to talk to people like that, and I don't know what that's about, but
don't say people, just say dudes. It's dudes. It's a bunch of creepy dudes.
yeah,
There's creepy dudes out there.
and I've had another friend. My friend Cammie had to get a restraining order from this guy at a convention, and she was just like, because you show someone a little bit of kindness, and they take it like
Okay.
just.
I'm gonna help you out real quick. You ready for a life lesson?
Oh, okay.
No, it's good. Don't be
All right.
nervous. That's okay.
Yep.
This is especially true. Attractive women need to hear this. If you are nice to a guy, that guy is automatically thinking, "Oh, I got a chance. This chick like just for being nice." There's a lot of dudes. I'm not saying all dudes,
Right.
but there's a lot of guys that just think, if this chick is being nice to me, I think she likes me. When
Yeah.
I'm just a nice person.
No, I've definitely
You know
had
what
that
I mean?
experience, but yeah, this particular situation though was, I mean, he's gotten banned from a lot of conventions in the area because he's.
Oh, I'm not
preyed
talking
on
about
younger-
this specific dude. I mean,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
I mean,
No,
dudes
I
in general.
know.
Dudes are just. I mean, I'm telling you, dudes in general just think if a chick they're attracted to is nice to them, that gives them the green light.
Yeah.
And it's just you being nice. You have no idea, and then the stuff that goes on in their heads, you don't. Yeah, it's.
Right.
Yeah, that's a pro tip. Remember that. Just be like,
I will remember that.
don't
yes.
don't use that to not be nice to dudes, but
Right.
just remember, if it gets weird, you might want to be like, hey, dude, I'm just nice. I'm not into you.
Yeah, I definitely think that if people felt more comfortable communicating like that, just being assertive and saying like I'm not interested in you, then
Yeah.
that would make things a lot easier. But you know, as it is, when people just try to distance themselves from people, that's when, you know, guys start just like following you around and it gets uncomfortable. So
That makes
know.
sense. That the program sheet thing that they gave us with the people's information.
Yeah.
I don't know, the KC GameCon program.
Oh yeah. No, they were asking for all of our like names and stuff.
And the bios
It's
and
like-
stuff.
Yeah.
I got mine in too late, and they gave me the wrong email address, so I don't have one. But my point is, I was reading through that this morning,
Yeah.
and on there was like the rules and things, and one of it was like, you know, no stalking and no harass. I was like, they actually have to put that in there?
They do because otherwise, I mean.
I laughed at that. I was like, why would I go? I can't believe that. I laughed at it. I was like, that's just ridiculous.
Mhm. No, we have a couple people even like just like there's people who there's a couple people who have like targeted our group in general because I mean, or a couple Love Live groups in the area.
Wait, there's a couple Love Live groups in the area?
Yeah, well, I
Oh,
mean,
wow.
ever since. I mean, a couple of them have disbanded, I guess, but Heartland Live is going really strong right now. They're in Heartland though, but you know it's not too far. They perform. They're going to be at NACA, and they performed at NebraskaCon, and we
NebraskaCon?
have yeah.
I like that name.
NebCon,
Right.
yeah, it's a fun convention. But yeah, so they're doing great, and there's Angelic Angels disbanded, but now there's Sakura Sailors, and they're doing some stuff. So it's I mean I think especially since like. People saw us perform at NACA, there were a lot more groups that was like, oh hey, this is a real thing, like we
Right.
can do this, which I think is really cool.
Yeah, that
So,
is cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
But yeah, as I was saying though, there's like a couple people who have really latched on to, and they come to every performance, and that's really great. Like they're fans, you know. But
Yeah.
then they make some comments that are just,
Will they be here today?
I don't know. We'll see. We will see. If they're not here, they will be watching the live stream. Yes, I see you. Thank you. But anyway, probably be making some weird comments on the live stream.
Oh.
We'll see what happens.
That's the internet for you.
Yeah, it is.
The internet's undefeated. Does not care.
Yeah.
I never thought, I should have thought about that. That would have made sense. That you guys would probably have to deal with some harassment.
Yeah.
Kind of goes with the territory, which
Yeah.
is really unfortunate. You know?
Yeah, I mean, but we have like in general the people who are dedicated to like supporting us are really great people, and
Right.
like fans of the show in general, especially in America, tend to be a pretty like close knit group.
Right.
I mean, there's some drama that goes on, but it's like overall. The vast majority of people that we've met doing this have just been so kind, and we've gotten so many opportunities of people who just like want to see us do well.
Right.
So yeah, that's just like a small percentage.
Right. Yeah, I imagine. I was talking to another guy, cosplayer, and he was talking about that there's like that small percentage that's
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah.
weird people or jerk people or just, and it's just like any group, whether it's cosplay or golf,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yep.
When you get those groups, there's always going to be that small percentage where there's just bad apples.
Yeah.
What can you do about it?
Yeah.
At least most people, once they get weeded out, they get figured out,
Yeah.
most people kind of, all right, we don't want these people in our community anymore. Let's
Yeah.
shun them.
It
Right?
happens.
It
Yep.
has to happen, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's why they have blacklists at cons.
They have blacklists at cons.
Yep.
I bet that's a long list.
It usually is.
Yeah. This is opening a whole new world in my head about thinking of all the drama you guys must have to
Yeah.
deal with from that kind of stuff.
I mean, but like I said, it's so fun, and in general, conventions in general are full of people who are like-minded, and
Right.
that's a really great thing for so many people. It's just that you get, I mean, and I'm not saying even those people who are bad apples,
Right.
they probably, like, in my experience with them, they don't really mean to do anything wrong. They just do, like, they don't know social cues, and
Yeah, I was just a little socially awkward
Yeah,
type, maybe
and-
on the spectrum a little bit.
yeah, and that's why, like, we would never, I mean, unless someone were to threaten us or like physically do something, I mean, like, there are certain boundaries that just can't be crossed, but just if someone makes you uncomfortable, like,
Yeah,
it's
nobody
not
wants that.
necessarily their fault, though. Like,
I see what you're saying when it comes to something like that.
Yeah,
But then there's that.
the inappropriate comments are not appropriate, though. It's
No.
just
Yeah.
the certain people following us around and that kind of thing. Like, it just happens, and
Yeah.
we just want to be kind to those people,
Right.
regardless.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah.
Huh. I gotta look up some of your commercials on YouTube sometime.
I don't know if they're. I don't know if they're on YouTube.
Everything's
I
on
guess if you
YouTube,
looked
right?
if you looked up Furniture Mall Kansas City, you could probably. Yeah, I think me and then there's, oh god, it was so bad. I remember when I went to record it, I was like texting the girls in the group chat. I was like, about to film a commercial for Furniture Mall Kansas City, and guess what my line is? and then like they just kept saying my line to me in person because they saw it on TV.
What was your line?
It was just, I got my style, and I can't remember. It's like, I got my style and I could afford it too. I was like supposed to be a college student, like, like, big stretch, But like, I don't know. McKenna kept making fun of me because they saw it come on TV, and
Right. Did you really get your style, and could you afford it?
well, I mean, I can't afford anything. So like, I can afford cosplay because I budget for it.
Right.
But I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't be saying this. Whereas since I was paid.
You already got
but
paid. Hey,
Yeah.
you got paid to do the commercial. You didn't
Right.
get paid to be a spokesman.
Right. You're absolutely.
Yeah, they
right.
understand.
But yeah, no, I can't buy furniture from like
Anywhere?
actual furniture stores. I mean, if I were to go, usually I'll like buy something online, and
Yeah.
like I mean, most of my clothes even I'll get from like AliExpress or some place that's pretty cheap. Like, 'cause you can find so many like really cool stuff for super cheap. And
Go to thrift stores or something. There's some cool
I
things
love
you can.
thrift stores.
I do too.
Yeah. So
I just started getting on the thrift store train recently.
yeah,
I
it's fun.
needed a wok,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, I'm gonna go and see if they got a wok there. I did. I found an electric wok for $6.
Wow.
And I started poking around. I was like, dude, I'm gonna come check this place out. Like, once every month and a half or so and just poke around and find something fun.
And thrift stores are usually how cosplayers get started anyway, because I
Oh,
mean, when
yeah.
people don't know how to sew initially, they're like, I'm just gonna throw together some stuff I found at Goodwill, and usually, you know, they do a pretty good job for their first time, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So that was my first couple of cosplays.
There's a thrift
So,
shop,
Yeah.
and now you just do kind of make your own stuff.
Yeah. Well, we make a lot of our stuff, and we also buy stuff. From
How about this outfit is all the same? Did you guys buy these
Yeah.
skirts or put them together or
Well,
what?
the skirts we got in a group order from Taobo. It's a
Oh, yeah.
Asian website.
Yeah.
They sell a lot of cosplays on there. And the shirts we custom ordered. So we just designed them online and ordered them. And then like our names are.
I saw the names.
Yeah, those we put on ourselves. They're with like sparkly vinyl that we
Nice.
just used heat transfer stuff.
Right.
So yeah, it's most of our costumes. Yeah, we'll order online. A couple of them we have made by hand, usually in like 2 days, because we're just crazy and I don't know why. But and everything that we get though we bedazzle further. So because I mean when
You
you're on
got to. It's
stage,
cosplays. You got to
yeah.
bedazzle. You got to be
Well,
shining up there.
And even with it just being cosplay though, I mean we're also on stage, yeah. So like in order for it to really stand out from afar, we just as sparkly as it can be.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Maybe not quite that sparkly.
Yeah. Maybe someday. Maybe someday.
Yeah, there you go. That'd be dope. So you said there's other Love Live groups close.
Yeah.
Do you guys, is that like rival gangs or are you guys cool with each other?
Oh, that's a good question. They're cool with us, typically. I think there have been some groups that have expressed that, I mean, we've heard about some situations before that have, okay, so there's another group, and we heard about the conversation they had where some of the members were getting frustrated because other members kept talking about what we were doing. Like they'd be like, well, Shiny Dreamers does this and Shiny Dreamers does this. I'm like, okay,
In a
well,
positive way?
Yeah, they were like, I think we should do this because I saw them
Because
do
they're
this.
doing it, it's successful.
But this
and-
other person or these other people were like, oh my god, why can't you just stop talking about it? I can't stand them anymore, whatever. So that happened. And it
They
wasn't
got,
a
you know what
big
that is?
deal.
That's haters. They were jealous. Like, stop
That's
telling
what
us
the
how
haters-
good these people are. That's what it was. They were just jealous. They're like, all right.
Well, and they've done really well too. So it really
Doesn't mean they're
matter.
not jealous and not hating.
Right. But yeah. So that happened, and then we've had some people like some things caught on video that were uncomfortable, like during because we've had cons where a couple of different groups have performed.
Okay.
And when that happens, typically other groups will show up to support other people, or they'll show up to see what they can find wrong with the other people's performance.
Oh.
And so it's usually one or the
Jeez.
other. And
But not Love Live specific groups, but like other just groups that
well, I'm talking about the Love Live groups
Okay.
right now, but I'm sure that
are
applies
okay.
to everything.
Sure, yeah.
I mean, yeah. So I mean, you just get some weird, especially since they're
It's a competition.
yeah. I mean, we are kind of competing for getting to be
You are.
guests at conventions.
Yeah, exactly. It's definitely competitive.
But it's also, we don't really want it to be a bad competitive, I mean, if
Right.
competition does anything, it should just drive you to work harder and
It
be
should bring out
better.
the best in you.
Yeah.
Make you strive to be number one.
So, and in recent history, that's what it's done. So
Good.
that's been really good. But
Right.
the only time it ever caused a problem was like when we were kind of first starting out and first started getting success. But yeah, it's been great since then, and we have a really good relationship with Heartland Alive, like I mentioned before.
Right.
We're planning on doing a collab at some point with them.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, it's usually there's some interesting stuff there, but we try to stay out of it as much as possible whenever drama
It's
happens.
just toxic.
Yeah,
It's
it
only
is.
going to bring people down.
Exactly.
Yeah, if you guys want to be number one, let people hate you and just love them.
Right.
You
It's
know,
true.
that'll make them more upset, and it's only going to elevate you guys further.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, love's a powerful thing like that.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah, even just being nice goes a long way.
It's-
And when people
it's
are
true.
hating on you and you're just cool to them about it, it pisses them off even more, and it just elevates you more.
Yeah.
They're in their own head, fighting themselves in their head, and you guys are like, don't even thinking about it. And then you're crushing, and then you're getting invited here.
Yeah.
Or did you just see this?
Yeah, I just saw myself.
Heyo.
Wow.
That's this camera right here.
Mm.
Yeah. So what's next for you?
In terms of the group,
Yeah.
well, after this convention, we're going to be getting ready for NakaCon. So we have 2 sets there.
When's that?
It's in March.
Okay. Oh, wow, that's a long way away.
Yeah, so it's really good, though, because we do have these new members, and they learned everything in a month. And I think it'll just be really good to have a little bit of a break and also to take time to really nail down the details of each song. You know, I mean, because we spent a lot of time working on technique and everything, which was great and really beneficial. But there's, I mean, you know, like it's still not, you know, only having a month we'd rather have more time.
Right.
So,
absolutely. For new people, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I could see that for sure.
So these couple months are going to be really beneficial, and we also are working on, you know, our cosplays, and they're going to be transforming this time. So we've got a lot of work to do there. But yeah, so we've got 2 new set lists, so they'll each be, I think one of them's like 30 minutes and the other one's like 45 or something.
Okay.
So biggest one of the year for us.
Really?
And like last year it was such
And you
a
guys
blast.
get to perform in it?
Yeah.
That's a big deal, right?
Yeah.
Do a lot of people from like the Midwest come to it? Is that kind of where it's like that big? Like some Midwestern type
it's
get
definitely
together?
one of the bigger anime conventions in the Midwest. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that your guys' biggest event, or do you have any other bigger ones than
That
that?
is the biggest one we have done so far. Yeah, and that we currently have planned. We did get to travel to Arkansas for a convention once, but it was much smaller. So
Yeah, it sounds like it's Arkansas. I can't name a big city in Arkansas.
Right.
What, Little Rock?
Yeah.
Springfield? I don't know. Springfield's everywhere, but yeah.
Yeah.
So, but is this how big is this compared to some of the other conventions? What size is this? Is this pretty small?
I think we didn't really know how big it would be until we got here. But I'd say, I mean, it's about medium compared to the ones that not as big as Naka, but not as small. Oh, okay.
Oh, nice. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, well, I'm gonna go perform.
Get on out of here. I'm sorry to take your time.
It's okay.
You guys are gonna go perform or practice?
We're gonna set up for our
nice.
show.
All right. Well, thank you. I'll see you guys later and get pictures with you. Don't forget this off.
Right. Got it.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. This was a good podcast. We had, we had 3 different people from the Dream Team, the Dreamy Shiners. Gosh darn it, what were they called again? Shiny Dreamers. So, all right, guys, that was that podcast, and we'll be bringing to you more from GameCon. Deuces.
Listen to Neanderthal.